Hey, friend. Hi. Thanks for stopping by today. I gotta tell you, today I'm feeling, tired. I mean, I woke up tired. I know there's a lot of planetary things going on, the shift that's happening. And one of the messages was um, that it's okay to feel tired, or that you may feel tired just because of the planet's um, um, path right now. We've got this great big comet coming in right near, passing by Earth, and with the promise of seeing shooting stars and things tomorrow night, Monday and Tuesday night, October. Um, I'm not even sure what the date is today, to be honest. 20th, maybe? October 20th and 21st. That would be tomorrow and the next day. So today's Sunday. So listen, I am challenging myself right now to show up for myself today. Today's day 6. Ooh, sorry, I'm moving the camera around. Today is day 6, and I have been recording my videos a day in advance so that I always have the video up the next day, and I had forgotten or didn't get to it. I don't know what happened. Motorcycle. Anyway, today I'm struggling to show up, and I just want to be honest. I just want to be authentic and me. And I said, you know what? If I'm not gonna show up for me, nobody's gonna show up for me. So I fixed myself a nice big cup of coffee in my little Adirondack stainless steel mug because I haven't had any today. Um, and I'm going to sit here and chat with you and let spirit come through with some messages. So you're here with me um, through the beginning. So I'm going to light a candle in honor of my spirit and my intentions, your spirit, our hopes, dreams, and wishes. And we're going to burn up some sage, cleanse the space. Again, I appreciate you stopping by today. I really needed a friend to just kind of hang out, and you need that understanding friend, that nurturing friend. That we should all nurture relationships, by the way. It's um, we forget to do that. We kind of take our relationships for granted, whether it's family, friends, or romantic relationships. And not that we do it on purpose. We just we take them for granted, and I think that's kind of an innocent way, really, of taking something for granted. Where it's there, you're safe, and so you forget to show up for them, or you're too tired, or you're too busy, and the messages are flowing, friend. Thanks for being here, helping me get this off the ground today. Thanks for showing up for me today. I appreciate it more than you know. Archangel Michael, I call upon you to cleanse the space, protect the energy and our reading today, or our messages, and bring forth messages that are for the best and highest good of me and my friend here, and for our best and highest timeline and reality, to create the best us we can be, together and separate. Thank you so much, ancestors and spirit guides, angels and fairies, all beings who want to be here to help guide us, comfort us, heal us on this journey for our best and highest good. Please join us now. We thank you so very much for being here. We thank you for the lives that you lived prior to this, before us, and evolved humanity in the way that you did so that we could be who we are here today. Thank you so much for that. And if we just sit here and talk today, then that's what we'll do. I'm just going to do whatever feels natural for me today. But okay. And as I say that, the angels really, Archangel Michael is speaking out to me and says, "Come on, pull out some of these," because there's some great inspiration and messages in my Archangel Michael deck by Ron of Azane. Two decks I put together. Let's just see what our angels have to say to us today on this beautiful fall day. Thank you so much for being here once again. I can't tell you how much it means to me now that I'm sitting here talking to you. Thanks for stopping by. I really needed it. Come back again. Day 6 of this series I'm doing, showing up for myself. And I want to show up for myself and you in this positive way every day from now on. Every day from now on. Here, a message came out. Oh, this one. Let's see what it says. Truth and love begets truth and love until it builds and surrounds you. And when you have created a surplus, you transmit it out into the world around you. Oh, my word. Thank you so much. I don't know if you're feeling the love from that, but I certainly am. You know? So, when you show up in truth and love, it will show up for you. I mean, we kind of talked about this a little bit already in this video. That, showing up. Nurturing. Showing up for each other. First of all, showing up for ourselves. That's what this is about. That's what this series is about. This morning's message. It's not always morning when I videotape, to be clear and to be honest, but it's the name of the playlist and the series that I'm doing. So, and when you've created a surplus, you transmit it out into the world around you. I know that Jesus spoke about this, filling your cup and serving others from the overflow. So living in service, first of yourself and then of others. And that's what Jesus meant when he said, love your safe. Love your safe? You are safe, I think. You are safe. Anyway, to love yourself. Love yourself as you love your neighbor. You know, and everybody thought that it meant, you know, that you had to put in this special effort for your neighbor and everyone else before yourself, and me included. And I got burnt out. Life burnt me out that way. But it means live and love yourself. And when it starts to give back to you, the universe, society, people, whatever, and then you'll have enough to serve others with truth and love. Not that you're in service and servitude to another human being. That is not what this means. But being kind and full of grace. You know, everybody's on their own path and journey, and I'm learning that. We can't sit and judge other people or other people's actions and behaviors. We don't have to put up with it. We just take ourselves out of situations, but that doesn't mean you can talk about them and gossip about them. No. Because we all signed up to come here and take on specific roles. Some were easier than others. Some are harder than others. But everybody has a role to play and a point of beginning and learning. So some people started here, and the end goal might be way over here. You know what I mean? You're further along or you're not as far along in the journey, which is why it's so important to be non-judgmental and give full of grace and compassion to others. Some souls are brand new. Some souls have done this for millennia. And that's what they mean by old soul. So not everybody has the same way of doing things, the same ability of doing things. And I don't mean scholarly ability. I mean soully ability, compassion, grace, forgiveness. That all comes from our soul. It doesn't come from a book. It can. You can learn about things. We can read books that tell us how to be. Doesn't mean we're going to do it. Your soul has to be evolved enough. Or you work at it during your lifetime. That's the work. Or you work at it to become more compassionate and loving and kind, non-judgmental. I know it took me work. It took me work to become more that way. I'm not going to say I'm perfect or I'm all the way. Please don't ever think I'm saying that. I'm not. We are all continually, with a limitless, an infinite universe and possibilities. How could we ever be done or be enough or finish, get to that point where like, oh yeah, no, I'm already those things. I'm good. I'm done. Huh. You will always be in the right place at the right time. Trust that. There are no coincidences. It is a divine plan. And yes, you have free will. You have free will. But there are some things that are just written in stone. And those would be God's things, not our things. Go ahead and make plans, right? And see what happens. Thanks for being here with me. This was really hard for me to sit down and do today. I have like lots of yard work to get done. I'm preparing for winter. My body's hurting. I'm feeling run down. And I'm not sick. It's just that I know a lot of energy, a lot of change, a lot of transitioning is happening and inside me. And my human body is tired. So it took a lot for me to sit down and do this, and I couldn't have done it without you. I know I've said that a few times, but I just really want you to know how much it means to me that you're here. Thank you. Cheers. Let's have a sip. I forgot how hot it was. Dang, that burnt my tongue and then my throat because I had to get it off my tongue, right? That was crazy. It was silly. And I really want to drink this coffee, but it's so hot. Okay. So 2 cards fell out. The first one was no, not first. We're up to 3 now. That was, you're always in the right place at the right time. And then this one that says, you must experience each and every facet of life in the physical until you have balanced and harmonized the process in its entirety. We were just talking about learning lessons, right? By living life. Because not everybody's at the same place. And in its entirety, I mean, there's a lot to learn. Clearly. Or we wouldn't be continually repeating lessons. Oh, I keep dating the same kind of guys. Oh, I keep choosing the same kind of mustard. And I don't even like that mustard. Oh, I keep... Whatever it is. You know. You get the idea. I keep getting animals and I don't want pets. I don't know why that came out. That was for somebody. You must experience each and every facet of life in the physical until you have balanced and harmonized the process in its entirety. So keep going. Keep on keeping on, right? Because in its entirety. I wish I could ask you to pick a deck. I'll tell you what. You think about something, and I'm going to try and choose a deck. I've got some decks laid out, but I'm really just not feeling them right now. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to pull out the I Am Queen deck. I Am Queen. This deck is about different aspects of ourselves that we may need to look at. So let's see what we got going on with that. Let's burn some more of that sage. We'll cleanse our cards a little. It keeps going out on me, but that's okay. I've been choking myself out with this stuff lately. Too much in the bowl. The shell. The magic shell. The magic shell. Oh, I'm so glad you stopped over. I am. All right. Ooh, Sugar Plum Fairies. The Queen of Pure Essence just blew out a number 8. Queen of Pure Essence. I'm going to look her up. This deck is relatively new to me, so I'm not familiar with all the cards. But let's throw some sage on them and clear the energy. I Am Queen. I Am Queen Oracle. Okay, I'll look up number 8 here in a second. Let me get some shuffling and see if Spirit, could you show us what we need to see today through the I Am Queen deck? And my friend and I here would love to see what you have to say to us. Oh, gee whiz. Gee whiz, Laurie. Okay, hold on. A bunch flew out. We're not taking those. Half the deck, but this one came out. Ooh, I'm going to show you. Queen of Oneness. Huh. Okay, hold on. I'm going to let you guys take a screenshot of that or something first. Okay, so the Queen of Oneness, 24, is the queen that understands that we are all one. We are all connected. And it's asking you to connect with and think about all of the ways that all of us on this planet are connected, be it through breathing the same air, dying, being born, and asking us to connect with that daily. What else? The more we remember that, well, we've kind of talked about that a little bit earlier in the video about how everybody's on their own journey and we're all here to be a part of each other's story, right? But we're not all at the same level, but we are all connected. We are all created by the same creator. Tune into that. Or call upon the Queen of Oneness inside you. And remind yourself daily. Look at things daily. And remind yourself about how, or find another way each day to see that, to see how we are all connected. And that, let me look at 8, what was that other one? Number 8. The Queen of Oneness. That, let me look real quick. Number 8. Oh, wow, that's cuckoo crazy. So, the Queen of Pure Essence, and this is what that card looked like. The Queen of Pure Essence. I'm going to read this one if it's okay with you guys, or with you. The Queen of Pure Essence knows what she's made of. Her gifts, superpowers and what she likes and doesn't care for. She knows what she values and aligns her life with them. She always brings her whole self forward, and everything she creates is infused with her essence. I mean, so this is very much fitting in with what we're talking about, and showing up for ourselves, but not just showing up for ourselves, but knowing yourself, knowing. I have felt that way as my life has been transitioning in these so many years, as I realize I've been transitioning all along. It's not just once or now I am, but I have been all along. So, but I did find myself questioning, what do I even like anymore? I kind of lost myself in my family, being a wife and a mother. And I'm still a mother. I'm not a wife anymore, but the point is, I my kids are grown, and I'm sitting here wondering, oh, what should I do? I could clean some more, but I'm kind of getting sick of being the cook, the cleaner, the financer, the you know what I mean, the taxi driver. And if you don't know what I mean yet, if you haven't gotten to that place, listen carefully, because there is a balance. There's a balance, and don't forget to take care of yourself. I mean, Heart Matters is all about taking care of your own heart. Actually, that came out with this card, Truth and Love Begets Truth and Love, and taking care of yourself first and serving others from the overflow. So you can't forget to take care of your own health, your not just your physical health, but your mental health, your well-being, making sure that you're getting the things that you need to show up in the world with truth and love. Please make sure you do that, or you're doing that. If no matter where you are in your journey, it's time to do that. It's time to do that. So let me finish. Let's see what else she's got to say. This Queen of Pure Essence. Contemplate your passions and qualities to unveil your essence. What do you love? What gifts do you bring to the world? What lights you up? When did you feel you were being your true self, and why? And if you haven't caught it in the other videos, this is day 6 of a series. I'm Laurie with Divinely Healing Heart Matters, and this is day 6 of showing up for yourself. It is advisable, suggested, invited for you to grab a journal for these daily messages, to write down questions so that you can answer them later. This series is about loving yourself, getting to know yourself, showing up for yourself, and creating your own reality, what your heart truly desires, and healing your heart from past traumas, current traumas, future traumas. Hopefully we're going to try to avoid those, and just being aware that we're not here to judge others. We're not here to judge ourselves. A mistake or a failure is just a lesson on how not to do something. Look at it that way and use it to your advantage. That's its purpose. Because Source, creator of all that is, whatever label you want to put on him or her, God, that's what I'll refer to most of the time. God, Spirit, Source, those are my go-tos. But you use what fits for you, and it's okay, because that's your truth, right? Truth and love begets truth and love. You can't deny somebody else their truth, though, I've learned. So be kind to yourself and be kind to others. And if you don't want to be kind to someone because you feel like you're judging them, it's something that you need to look at within yourself and ask yourself, why does this bother me? And you're going to get that ego answer first, maybe even second and third. So keep digging until you get your spiritual answer. Wait, why it really, 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 really bothers you. Because there's something inside you that you did, or you are, or you have, that you feel some kind of guilt, shame, or remorse towards. Heal that. And you heal it by recognizing it, looking at it, and forgiving yourself and letting it go. Let go and let God take care of it. Thank you, Spirit, for the messages that are flowing through me. Please keep them coming. I appreciate it all. So I mentioned getting a journal, okay? Don't if you don't want to. It's a suggestion. Okay, so when the Queen of Pure Essence is present, you feel as though you're home. And you recognize the unique mixture of qualities that define who you are. She lives in the depths of your being. Interesting that we're having these conversations, and I always say, ooh, interesting. I'm always amazed. Always. I don't think I'll ever not be at how Spirit talks to us. I will never not be, I don't think. So the gifts that she offers, the Queen of Essence beckons you to discover your true self and encourages you to embrace your unique qualities and celebrate your individuality. She facilitates a harmonious connection between your values and the world around you. She serves as a guiding force, leading you back to the authentic self and unveiling the beauty of your essence. And that's what we're talking about. And that's what we're trying to do. We're, number one, discovering our authentic self, our truth and love, and then living it. Happiness is the path. Not, I need to be happy before I can do this or that or the other thing. No. Follow the things that bring you joy, and that's the path you're supposed to be on. Let me continue. It's almost over. By exploring the intersection of your passions and gifts, you can infuse your life with the elements of your true essence. Nice. I'm going to read that again, also for myself. By exploring the intersection of your passions and your gifts. Now we know what passions mean. The things that bring us joy. The things that bring us the most joy. We get passionate about, right? And then what are our gifts? What do we mean by gifts? Your gifts. The things that you're really innately good at. For me, it's cooking and listening and talking to others. For me, it's helping people. Helping people in a way that makes them feel loved. And that's what Heart Matters. That's how Heart Matters was born. And that was my passion. I want to help. And these are the first time these words are coming out of my mouth in this way. So you heard it here first. Giggle, giggle. And I find myself speaking in text because I talk to text all the time. So when you hear me go giggle, giggle, or LOL, yeah. Okay. Give me grace for those things. Just giggle along with me. Okay. Wow. Yeah. I want to help other people feel loved. Not necessarily romantic love, okay? But a love that doesn't cost them anything. A love that just is. And most people don't even understand why. Why are you here doing these things for me? Well, because I love you. Why? You know? You're loving without expectations or return of any kind. This is making me very emotional. I'm feeling loved. I feel God's love. And whenever I do that, like I'm in church or I'm at a wedding, but whenever the love and is so powerful, it makes me cry. It makes me well up, not in sadness, but just overwhelm of joy and love. The joy of being loved by someone. Sorry, you guys. Ooh, goodness. Okay. Ooh, I can't see out my eyes right now. I need to have tissues nearby because this happens a lot. So, okay. Oh, goodness. Thank you. Okay, thank you. I'm going to clear out the blurriness. I have social. Okay. There might be 1 or 2 sentences left. Ooh. Understanding your essence equips you with a powerful tool for navigating life with clarity and purpose. Well, we did just touch on that. Embracing the wisdom of the Queen of pure essence can guide you back to your authentic core and unlock your boundless potential. This journey can lead to a life that is more authentic, purposeful, and fulfilling. And that is for sure. Wow. Getting in touch with your passions and that's what I remember earlier I said, happiness is the path. I am always, Spirit, blown away by the way that you bring awareness. Excuse me, everybody. Thank you, friend. Thank you so much for being here with me today. Social. And now I'm saying social every time I take a sip of coffee. Okay? Okay. Wow. That's pretty awesome. Let me flip that. No. Do we want to hear more? Let me take a peek at the clock. 32:03. 32:03 was... Well, I don't want to keep you all too long, so let's do something fun. Let's do something fun. In the spirit of Halloween, and it's not Halloween yet, but it's harvest and fall. If I can find it, I have a fairy godmother deck. Oh, actually, this one caught my eye, so we'll do something with this. This one is called Believe in Your Own Magic. It's stuck together. I've only used it a couple of times. I have a thing about queens and fairies and princesses, and the reason being is I believe that everyone should be treated with kindness and grace. And sheesh, the thing is stuck inside the box. Let me... This is crazy. You're killing Miss Smalls. Oh, here we go. Okay, got it. Sheesh. Okay. Let's burn up some sage. So, I believe that everyone should be treated kindly, fairly, compassionately. We spoke about this earlier too. Non-judgmentally. I mean, if someone bothers you that much, it's really a piece of work you got to do on yourself. But just take yourself out of the situation and go work on that. Go heal. Seriously. Go heal. It's only going to benefit you. Okay. Ooh, give us some good energy. Cleansing cards, please. Spirit, let's have some fun with these. I don't know I'm not real familiar. It's, oops, where's the camera? Where's the camera? Believe in Your Own Magic. Believe in Your Own Magic by Amanda Lovelace. She's polishing her sword. Not in a... Oh, she's just getting ready to go. It looks like Rapunzel, right? She's ready to move on. Her bag is packed. She's polishing up her sword. Her hair is gorgeous. her outfit. She's ready to go. Just needs some shoes and a way out that window, way out of the tower. A way out of the tower. Woo! Goodness. All right, let's shuffle up. Spirit. So back to the whole Queenie thing. I do have a nice, beautiful story about that. I'll love to share with you one day regarding me and my granddaughter and how she introduced me we were at like a street fair kind of a thing and bounce houses, and I couldn't find her between the two bounce houses. I lost her. I was playing with all the kids in the bounce houses, and they were jumping back and forth between the two houses. They were only a few feet apart, and I just kind of lost sight of her for a moment. And I start hollering her name. Da-da-da. Anyway, I don't want to say, well, her name is Juliana. Anyway. So, Juliana! And then I hear, over here! And she was in a deep conversation with a woman. Anyway, and because I taught her, I'm going to share it. I'm already halfway through the story. So, because I teach her and I treat her like a princess. So if you want to be a princess, I'm going to treat you like a princess. You also have to act like a princess. So you don't get to just be queen or princess without behaving well. So a productive member of society, and that might trigger somebody, but take what you need, leave the rest behind. What I'm trying to say is there's a certain amount of responsibility on how to behave in this world with compassion, grace, and kindness. I'm calling that, the responsibility. And so, she's young, so using your manners and being kind, and if someone's got messy hair, you don't say, "Hey, your hair is a mess," or you just don't say anything. You don't judge. We don't know what someone's been through. Excuse me. Anyway, and I bought her a crown, and I started off treating myself this way because I had never been treated that way. I had never been treated with kindness, compassion, and no judgment, and that kind of thing. So I had to start treating myself that way. I didn't look after myself in my life. I looked after everybody else, and I drained my cup. I drained myself into debt, into such debt. It took me 6 years to dig myself out of that emotional debt. So, which is where I say I believe everyone should be treated like a king, queen, princess, or prince. And of course, I use princess or prince when they're little and they're learning and you're teaching. Take care of yourself, but also if you're raising a child, I don't care whose child it is, if you're raising that child or have an influence on that child's life, be a positive one. Because I had many people be an influence on my life, and it was not positive. Most of them were not positive impacts on my life. And I just believe that as an adult, being around children in whatever capacity you're there, you have a responsibility to behave a particular way with kindness and compassion. And if you're not going to teach them, at least don't hurt them in an emotional or physical sense. So, princesses, and I believe everyone should, and it's just what our society has depicted, that, queens and princesses, they get all this special treatment, right? Because they're who they are, because they're monarchs, because they're this, that, or the other. And every single living and non-living being has the right to be treated with that same kind of respect. I believe that wholeheartedly, and if I ever win the lottery, I'll prove it all to you. I'm trying to do that now anyway. I do have a crown. I bought my daughter and my granddaughter a crown. It's more like a tiara, but it's definitely a crown. Anyway, okay. And I want to say this too, because there are some of you that are triggered and are going to jump to what makes me think I'm better than anybody else. I don't. And as I mentioned, I believe that each and every person deserves to be treated that way, although that comes with certain responsibilities of acting that way as well. Behaving, not acting. Living in truth. Truth and love begets truth and love. Thank you for that card today, Spirit. I've been drawing on that one quite a bit. Okay. Believe in your own magic. What do you have to say? What could you add to this today? And yes, I'm going to wrap this up before it gets too... That one wanted to come out. All right. Oh, I'm taking it. Lighthouse. Don't doubt your worth. Wow. 20 or 2. You are worthy of everything I just said, as am I. I am worthy of everything I just said, as are you. I am always enough, and you are always enough, right from where you are. And only you can tell you if you need to work on something. However, everyone we come in contact with is a mirror of ourself, our healed self or our unhealed self. And okay, so I've been talking about things that you might need to heal. So if you're triggered, ask yourself, dig deep, find the root cause, heal it. But also, if you find a healed version of yourself and you admire a person, that's you. That's you in another timeline, healed, right? So celebrate you. Be kind to that person. It's okay to say to some other person, hey, great job. Wow, nice hair. I really loved what you did with that thing. Good for you. Wow, congratulations. Be happy for others with their accomplishments as well as yourself. Don't forget to celebrate yourself. Don't forget to pat yourself on the back and be proud of yourself for doing a great job. Or, and sometimes that great job is making it through the day. Sometimes that's the best you can do. And if you're always doing the best you can do, congratulate yourself. Congratulations to you. I'm happy for you. I truly am. This one wants to come out. Lioness. It's funny. I saw this one as I was shuffling. Oh, number 13. You earned all of your stripes. Being happy with who you are right here, right now. Proud of yourself for everything you've had to go through up until this point. Everything you're going to go through. Be proud of yourself for who you are at this moment. Thank the spirits, thank the universe, and ask for more. Thank you, give me more. Thank you so much for the joy I'm feeling right now. Please give me more. I'm so grateful for who I am right now. Please give me more. It's okay if you want to lose 20 pounds or 50 pounds or 1,200 pounds. 1,200 pounds? I don't know where that came from. Maybe the whale in the background? Oh, wait a minute. That's a mermaid. I think. Point is, no matter, don't judge yourself. Don't judge yourself. Don't judge yourself so harshly. Okay, so you might want to fix something about yourself, change something about yourself. That's great. That's wonderful if you want to. But if you don't, you're perfect just the way you are. Celebrate that. And do what makes your heart light up. What brings you joy. The passion that you feel. Listen, I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to leave it there. And I just want to say thank you so much, friend, for stopping by and hanging out with me. It means the world to me. And I can't wait to see you next time. So until then, peace out.